The clever woman. Once upon a time there lived a king. His name was Shahryar. He and his brother Shahzaman got married to two evil sisters incidentally. When days passed, Shahzaman's wife cast an evil spell on his husband. So he died of a bad disease. The news reached the king Shahryar. He felt sorry for his brother Shahzaman. So he ordered his brother's wife to be put to death as a punishment. Just then some holy men came there to see the king and the princess. But the queen humiliated them and punished them. When he heard the news, he ordered to execute his wife also. He decided to take revenge on women. So he took an oath himself to marry every day a girl and kill her the next day itself. From the next day onwards, he married a woman, and the next day morning he killed her for some reason. As days passed, he continued his oath. So all the women were killed except one. She was one of his minister's daughters. Her name was Shahitha Banu. She was very clever and a good storyteller. The particular day came for her marriage. As she was intelligent, she worked out a plan in her mind. After the wedding was over, both the king and Shahitha Banu were in their room. She asked the king to permit her to tell him a very interesting story to entertain him. The king allowed her to tell the story. As she planned before she started to tell the story, long ago there was a king XXXXX. He had his son XXXXX. The story I continued till late night until the morning. But the story did not come to an end. Banu stopped for a while and said, "Now it is morning, you have court work in the day. So I will continue the story today night." The king should have killed the queen in the morning. But he wanted to know the continuation of the story as it was very interesting. So he postponed killing her. The next day night also the queen began to tell the story, but she extended the story endlessly. The story continued for several months. As days passed, the king became very fond of the queen. So the king decided not to kill her. She had won his heart by her clever stories. The intelligent queen won the king's heart and made him realize that all women were not wicked. They lived long and ruled their country long.